Hello everybody, this is Snarist, and welcome back to my Devil May Cry 3 hard difficulty walkthrough with no upgrades, no items, and on yellow mode as Dante. Now, I've just been going over some of the footage because before I began the commentary for the series, I wanted to do the secret missions, combat judicators, and hidden blue orbs video before I did this series. And I noticed that after going back through the commentary, the quality of the audio is a lot less echoey, it's a lot more consistent. And while it's still not entirely what I would like, that's just because I hate my own voice really when it comes to replaying it. I feel like I sound kind of monotone, but I can't really help it. And I've also got to consider that I'm not the only person in the place that I'm in, and you know, the only time I really get to do this is late at night. So I got the monster right here, and it's helping me to stay awake and stay alert. But I swear I'm the only motherfucker on planet Earth who can have an energy drink and get more tired because of it. So I know I'm going to crash out pretty hard in maybe an hour or so, but you know, I'm hoping I can get through most of this commentary before I do. And you're going to see a lot of these missions is actually rather simple, so I can always go off on a bit of a tangent talking about Devil May Cry related things. Because the only thing you're going to really want to keep an eye out for is the end of this mission here where you fight Cerberus, because this is the first real skill check if you want to do this challenge run. Playing on hard, no items, no upgrades, and yellow mode if you want to. So we've just got the shotgun here. It's not really going to be helpful, but it's just a good, you know, mix up between the pistol and the shotgun just for variety's sake. But yeah, I just recently saw a video by a YouTuber named Foxcade, and he did a video documentary, a couple of hours, on the Devil May Cry anime they released on Netflix. I think it was last year it came out. And it wasn't necessarily about the show, like, in its entirety. It was a little bit about it, but for the most part it was about Eddie Shankar, the guy who produced it. And I'd seen his name pop up from time to time, even before Devil May Cry, because it was all the whole Castlevania thing. And I got to learning a bit more about Mr. Shankar because of it, and yeah, I mean, I already thought the guy was kind of a pretentious piece of shit, but turns out he's an even bigger piece of shit than I realised. And yeah, there's a lot more about the Devil May Cry anime that I really, all the political messaging, I had no idea how bad it really got. And like, just how much we got robbed from that. Like, everyone who thought ill of the old anime from back in 2008, they are everyone who worked on that in apology. Because I've always thought that anime was good. Sure, it's not the explosive, like, wacky woohoo pizza man that everyone would want Dante to be, but I at least think it was unique enough that it showed a different side to how Dante lives his life. When he's not being all, like, flashy, and when he's not being all Yahoo and killing demons, he's, you know, he's just a dude struggling with everything that's been happening in his life. He's just a little depressed and, you know, trying to quell it all down. And I'm not sure if I'm the only one who thinks this, but I think it's extraordinarily scummy. Not that they would know, because they don't think he's depressed, but the fact that Trish and Lady constantly, like, try to get him locked into owing them more money than he already does, not knowing just how messed up he is inside, but he's not letting them see that. You know, it's kind of messed up, I think. You know, and I think Eddie Shankar had a real missed opportunity with what they could have shown in the Devil May Cry anime. We could have actually probably seen an animated, like, origin story about how Dante was in his early life. And you could have still done that and gotten to the beginning of DMC3 and then had a season 2 which was basically DMC3. I mean, if you want to make your own thing, fine, but I don't know why people are too afraid to just adapt the original source material. I have no idea why. And I'll put a pin in that right now. I don't know if I'll ever come back to it, but if you noticed earlier, I went to the Divinity statue before coming to the Cerberus boss fight, and I put on Swordmaster, because then I can just go right up to his face and I can use the Swordmaster attack buttons, so I can slash at his head. So if you keep a distance and you see him swipe down with his paw to the left, he'll usually do it to the right, and then he'll charge at you. So he's going to try and charge now, or he's going to switch heads. He does one of the two. When he has this sort of like chunky head, like he's got in the middle, he usually fires like giant ice projectiles and does this style of attack. When he has the head to the left, with the one with the pointy ears, he usually does a lot of swiping attacks. But if you've got the one on the right, my personal least favourite one, the one where the snout is a little bit more pronounced, that's my least favourite head, because when that's in the middle, he always goes for the whole, howl and then ice rains down from the ceiling. And the problem I have with that is that if that's the last head that's left over, he'll keep on doing that howl. He'll keep on calling ice down from the ceiling, and it's just annoying. By the way, if you swipe at his legs enough times as well, he'll fall over and collapse. While his body's turned all red, he gains a little bit more resistance, so he's a little bit harder to hit. But you see what he's doing right now? He's just constantly raining down ice and calling it down. But now he's switched to that head, and now he's using ice projectiles. And now I want to try and take him out before, but the hitboxes are a little bit weird, and he's going to constantly call that down and just get in the way and be annoying. And this video would be over now, but it's not, because I'm just trying to like not shit my pants here, because I know that if I die here, that's it for good. I've got to find the right chance. When he does that and he calls in the ice, pay attention to the floor and try to move to areas where it's not going to be. It's a little hard to see and the hitboxes are a little bit strange, but yeah, look at this nonsense. So you can always just try to swipe at his leg too to speed things up. That usually stops him from doing it. But then we get Cerberus and we can move on through to the next mission. And I'll see you guys in the next one.